What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Randy here with RTS Mobile Gaming, bringing you a phenomenal video today. We are playing Lord of the Rings Rise to War, and you were just about to give me that like and sub. Love you a long time. Anyways, in today's video, we are talking about the Commander Spotlight for one of the strongest commanders in the game. That is the Tier 3 Evil Commander, the Black Serpent. This guy is phenomenal. He does some very strong offensive and defensive capabilities for his army. He also provides good self-burn damage dealt to the enemy units. So let's get right into it. Now, he is an evil man. If you couldn't tell by his little spiky necklace, he is evil, okay? In addition to being evil, he is a strategist, which means he gets 25 focus and 2 skill points, as well as 10% bonus to his focus, poison, and burn damage. This is phenomenal. This plays directly into his build. Very useful. In addition to that, going into the stats, we've got might at 1.07 per level, well below average. Focus is well above average, one of the higher focuses for the evil side here at 2.0 per level. And his speed is a little bit above average at 1.72 per level. So he's relatively fast, good focus, a little bit weak on the might. I would say gear-wise, plan on maximizing the focus. You are going to be dealing physical damage with your units, so might is useful. As well, and then of course speed, since he already is on the upper half of being a fast unit. I would try and really get all the stats, but out of the 2 out of the 3 stats, I would say the focus is the most important, followed by the speed, followed by the might. Okay, so that's what you're putting on your gear. Skill point wise, all right, here we go. First things first, Fire Dancer is going to give you 35% burn damage dealt, and it's going to convert your normal attacks to burn damage. Extremely strong commander buff here. Arson is going to give you 130% nuke to 2 different targets for a total of 260% burn damage. Okay. Powder Keg. This is going to pair well with Arson. Powder Keg is going to let you do a 300% burn damage nuke to 2 different targets when they take burn damage in the round that Powder Keg is applied. Okay. So between Powder Keg and Arson, you're going to see a total of 430% burn damage to 2 different targets for a grand total of 860% burn damage on a 2-round cooldown starting on round 3. So, very strong fire nukes from this commander. I like it very much. I'm excited to try it out. I'm leveling him very soon. The next tree we're talking about is the Horn of Harad. This is going to give your army a 60% damage bonus on level round 1, 45% on round 2, 30% on round 3, and 15% on round 4. In addition to that, we're going to talk about Haven, which is going to give your allied units 14% physical damage taken reduced. High Alert's going to give you a 50% reduced focus, burn, and poison damage received by all of your units. This is a magically, massively, enormously strong skill, especially if you're going to be running Mummy Kills, which have massive defense and a 14% damage taken buff. Okay? Haradrim! Alright, this is going to give you 15 might and minus 15% damage taken by your evil men. Tribal Tactics, 25% chance for evil men to attack twice. Evil Alliance, evil men and orcs take an additional 14% reduced damage. So between 14 with Evil Alliance and 15 with Haradrim, you're looking at 29% reduced damage taken. Okay. Lord of the Mumakil. This tree is interesting. I don't know if I like it. Illyrius, shout out to you from the server level 30 from the Run faction, who provided a lot of information for me on this build and talking about this commander. He is also not a fan of the Respect level 5 talents. This gives your Mama Kills 15% speed and makes it so they no longer attack allies. Great. You know what? I'm just going to get a helmet that keeps them from getting stunned or madness, and then I won't get this ability. Okay, if you're going to run Mama Kills, just run pure Mama Kills. And we'll talk about that in a minute. Wild Magic is going to deal 385% focus damage to an enemy and 190 or so focus damage to an ally. So this is kind of a double-edged sword. This combined with the High Alert is going to deal only 50% of that damage. And then if you're running Evil Men as well, they're going to take even more reduced damage from this. So, okay. And the last skill is Resupply, which is a 28% heal to 2 different targets every single round, okay? and that is modified by the focus stat. You could easily see that in the 40 range. Now, as far as recommended builds and recommended units, let's open up my handy-dandy skill sheet here. Feel free to take a screenshot of this after you give me the like and subscribe. This may help you out. I've gone ahead, taken the liberty of doing a quick footnotes version of each skill over its thumbnail. And then I've circled these skills for the builds in red or blue. Blue is the Mummikill build. You can see we are going to go up to the Fire Dancer in order to get some magic burn damage dealt by the Black Serpent. And then we're going to drop down to the Horn of Harad at the lower left-hand corner. Both of these are available at Respect 0, okay? So you can run a Mummikill build with the Black Serpent at Respect level 0 and be probably stronger than trying to run it at the Respect 5 talents, because like I said, not a fan of the Respect level 5 talents, okay? And then we have the other option, shout out again to Illyrius for insight on this, but the other option that you can run would be Evil Men, in which case you would be rocking the Horn of Harad tree and the Haradrim tree, okay? That's going to give you enormous damage mitigation to your Evil Men. 29% from Haradrim. You've got the 14% physical from Haven. You've got the 50% focus, burn, and poison from High Alert, all in the Horn of Harad section, plus a big damage nuke for the first 4 rounds, okay? So, that is the build. Let me turn that off. Very nice. He also is just a beautiful person. Let's see the animation here. Here we go. You can watch the animation. Super exciting. Give me the like and sub. I got more great videos coming up real soon for you. This guy looks like a lot of fun. I'm actually going to level him next. I'm very excited to try out the Mummikill build. I don't think he is the strongest for evil men, but he is, I mean, rounds 1 and 2, enormous damage bonus. He's on par with the Witch King as far as damage output for rounds 1 and 2. After that, it kind of peters off. But I would say very strong potential for Mummikill units with this fellow. Okay, so like and sub. Love you long time. Randy out.